So even with the story with the Pharisee and the tax collector, right? Okay, this is another parable. Now we know that the Most High, he does not speak to us in parables, okay? He make all things plain to us. So I want to talk about this because all throughout the Bible, it talks about biblical narcissism, right? So remember the Pharisee and the tax collector, the parable. And so two men went up into the temple to pray, one a Pharisee, the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood and he began praying this in regards to himself, and he started thanking the Most High, and he started saying, Almighty, I thank you that I'm not like other people, swindlers, crooked, adulterers, or even like this tax collector, And so he was saying how he fasts twice a week and I pay tithes of all that I get, but the tax collector, he was just standing there, some distance away, but like I was saying, unwilling to even raise his eyes towards heaven. This is how humble he was, right? He was just unwilling to even look to heaven, look towards heaven, because he was just beating his chest. He was so humble. He was saying, God, be merciful to me. Okay. That was be merciful to me, the sinner. Okay. So this is what we should be saying. Just because you may fast twice a week and you do all of these other things, you cannot be so narcissistic where you just disregard the sin that's on the inside of you. You still have to be humble, because for everyone who exalts himself will be humble, but the one who humbles himself will be exalted. Okay. So let's not forget that part. Let's not be so narcissistic where we feel like we cannot or not. Let's not be so narcissistic. Let me say this again, because I got tongue tied there for a minute. Where we refuse to see the inward sin in our own lives. So sometimes we go through things in this life to check us. Okay. They call it checkmate. Sometimes you got to checkmate yourself. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say. And I wanted to be very clear, because that's the point that I was making. Okay. Never have an attitude of moral superiority. Okay. No matter what you're doing in this life, okay, or how successful you may be, you always have to remain humble. We have to humble ourselves under the hand of the mighty Elohim, okay? Because he's the one who gives and he's the one who take away, right? He sets up one king and he will put down another, right? So let's remain humble. Please, this is